Dante Fox in the house. First one in there. Gamer of Time. How's it going? Tyler Black in the house, folks. Now, I'm a little bit late, and I do want to apologize for that. And before this goes out of hand again, I better turn this shit down. How's it going? Tyler Black in the house, folks. We've got Hearn the Hunter, Ricky Hot Rock, T-Speed CP. How's it going? First time I've seen you in the stream here. Welcome to Pillar to Post. This is Big Dog Wrestling, Bloodsport, day number 2. And tonight is all about the women. But I want to explain why I'm a little bit late. Spent the day out with my wife and my mother and my brother. So just got back in the doors not long ago. So I got to bring my stuff up here, get myself prepared for what's going down tonight. A shitload going down tonight. James, okay, T-Speed CP is James. How's it going? Now, yesterday, you probably didn't see many women in the pay-per-view Bloodsport Day 1. Well, there was a simple reason for that. This is Day 2, and this is Big Dog Wrestling showcase for all the women in Big Dog Wrestling. How do I know who is facing who? That is because I make the match cards. Anne-Marie Rutledge. Now, we've got the kickoff show starting first. There's been a slight change. The Elimination Women's Chamber match is now in the main card. It is no longer part of the kickoff show. What is part of the kickoff show is... What is it? Flawless Maria. No. Jesus Christ. Let me get my notes up here before I mess things up completely. Jennifer taking on Ghetto Girl. Now, you might have known Jennifer as Jennifer A earlier. She had ties with the Killer Dolls. She's cut her ties. She's going solo. So tonight, she's got to prove she can hang solo against Ghetto Girl in a best of 3 series. That will start off our show tonight. Then we're going to move into the Big Dog Wrestling Women's Tag Team Tournament. This will crown our very first Women's Division Tag Team Champions. And then is the main card, which you will see the Elimination Women's Chamber match, where the winner gets a shot at her brand's Women's Champ. And then we'll move into the Men's Elimination Chamber match, and they will also get a shot, or I should say the winner will get a shot at a mid-card title of their brand. And then we move into the big showcase of the night. It is every single women's champion here in Big Dog Wrestling. And when that is over, the winners will meet in a triple threat TLC match to crown our very, very first undisputed World Women's Champion. So, people, let's get down to it. It is, like I said, gonna be Jennifer taking on Ghetto Girl. Now, I want to thank everyone for joining me right now, but like I said, we're going to start off, it's going to be normal match. And then from there, we're going to go to a submission match. And if we have to go to a 3, it will be contested in a cage match. So how's everyone's weekend going? RW Jack in the house. What's up, brother? We've got Wild Eyed Yeti in the house. Tag Team Champions in the house. Yes, you guys whooped some ass last night. Blade Charge cheering on Jennifer. Mad Mike says that was in for Weeks Crypto. I don't know what that's about. BBI, a cut above the rest. Cena or Mahal? That is the question, huh? For SummerSlam? You know what? Cena makes a better champion, guys. I'm sorry. I just got no use for Mahal. I'd rather have Mahal as a champion rather than Orton. But if I got to pick between Cena and Mahal, I'm going to take Cena every time. Crusher Bagwell in the house. How's it going, brother? And Bub's Revelator in the house, warming up in the locker room. Now, tonight was at first going to be all about the stables and the war of attrition between all the factions building up in Big Dog. But I'm going to save that for day 3. We've got the men's heavyweight titles to contend with on day 3. Tonight, I wanted to make it more about the women of Big Dog, and I think they deserve it. They've got an almost entire pay-per-view just for themselves. Gander Mahal balls, you mean, Pete? Ladies and gentlemen, there is no longer Jennifer A. She is simply known as Jennifer. Can she show us that she can stand on her own? We're going to find out tonight in Bloodsports, because she is going to have to whoop some serious ass in order to stand out above the rest. Yes, you do rock. That is definitely true, Wrestling Mama. Wow, you got a good attention span there, RW Jack. Ladies and gentlemen, not much is known about this woman. I'll simply refer to her as her name says, Ghetto Girl. Yes, I probably, you know what, I'm not going to dispute your claim, Wild Identity. I believe your better half is one mean bitch, and I don't mean bitch in a bad way. Cowboy John in the house. How's it going, Cowboy? Got to speak a little bit with Wild Eyed Yeti before we went live. And we'll be having him very soon on Unleashed. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there's the bell. Their lockup. Jennifer with the arm wringer. Beautiful maneuver. Takes her down with the foot to the back of the knee. And really working the shoulder. Ghetto Girl reversal. Armbar applied. Nicely done. A little bit technical. I like it. Backbreaker drop, and now stretching her out. Starting off a little bit slow between these women. I don't mind that. Let's see how this builds. Did you take your 5-hour energy drink, WM? It should be kicking in just right for your title shot. Neither do I. Pete looks around nervously to see VV's around. Cowboy John's doing great. That is awesome to hear, people. And T-Speed CP. If you guys feel like checking him out, people, there's your shout out for you, T-Speed CP. But Ghetto Girl right now has Jennifer on her back. A huge stomp to the lower of the ribs. Wow, we're going dirty. Ghetto Girl taking off the padding of that turnbuckle, and now she pays for it. She should have taken the time to put the beat down on Jennifer. And what a splat with that bony ass to the chest of Ghetto Girl did Jennifer. Here we go. Ghetto with a high knee takes down Jennifer once again. And now stomping viciously on her chest. And a kick to the ribs really takes her over. Derek Crutchfield. Yes, I create these people, but they're already created from Wrestler Unstoppable. Everyone you see in the chat has got some ties to the characters within this game that we're playing right now. We've titled it Big Dog Wrestling. And this is our first pay-per-view. It is titled Blood Sports. And these are our pre-show matchups. Here we go. Beautiful roll-up. Now, a modified camel clutch. Jennifer is released, but the beatdown continues. Here we go. Senton splash. Beautifully done by Ghetto with a spinal tap, just for a little bit of an added effect there, folks. I will add you to the list, Derek Crutchfield. Not a problem there. We've got all 100 slots filled up. I have created everyone, or mostly everyone, that you're going to see tonight. But I've got an ongoing growing list, and I will add you to that list. Not a problem there. And when I've got space, I'll start adding those that have requested to join. Nice capture suplex by Ghetto Girl. 1, 2. Whoa, so close. This is just the first match. We're starting off easy with these women. It's a normal match. But after this win, it will move to a submission match. And if we need a third to break the tie, it's going to be contested within a steel cage. And right now, Ghetto Girl taking on Jennifer, and a few good shots with an elbow turn this match around. Elijah James is asking if I'm going to have a Royal Rumble. We had a Royal Rumble match last night on day 1 of this pay-per-view. Tonight, it's Elimination Chambers. 1 for women, 1 for men. And then we have a women's tag team tournament. Here we go. Ghetto Girl coming up. The Ghetto Kick takes Jennifer down. Doesn't go for a pin, however. A handful of hair, and she drags Jennifer back down. And we've got Paige from WWE coming out to ringside to check out what we're doing here. Crusher Bagwell asking for blood tonight. I'll do my best, brother. And there's that earthquake type drop with that bony ass of Jennifer. Here we go. Jennifer finally getting a little bit of fire lit up under her, but Ghetto Girl turns it all around. Another turnaround by Jennifer. This is a back and forth contest at the moment. And finally, Jennifer gains the upper hand with that backdrop. Nicely done. T-Speed, CP, what can I do for you, brother? And now rubbing Ghetto Girl's face into that sweaty, blood-stained mat that is Big Dog Wrestling. It happens sometimes with our dark matches, our pre-shows. WWE wrestlers want to come down up close, check us out, see what we're doing. Can I see my character fight tonight? T-Speed, I have not been able to create your character yet, brother. Okay? You are on a waiting list. It takes time, brother. Yes, Paige is a fan of the back alley. But right now, Jennifer, wow, getting taken down with that Hurricane Rana. Nicely done by Ghetto Girl, folks. Here's the cover. 1, 2. Only a 2 for Ghetto Girl. And if she's going to keep on showing off like this, gonna send her packing, is Jennifer back to the ghetto. Here's a roll-up. Has that chin lock from behind. Modified camel clutch. Does very little to hinder Jennifer or even make it close to her tapping out. Snap suplex. Jennifer landing on the top of her head there. 1, 2. Wow, so close for Ghetto Girl. The Bloodsport ring is coming up. Don't you worry there, Bone Dog. Here we go. Tilt-a-whirl head scissor takedown by Jennifer. Maybe the fire finally has been lit. Now it looks like she's on a bit of a roll. But a boot to the face staggers her and takes her down. Enziguri, Ghetto Girl this time, face down. But Jennifer A. showing off to Paige rather than taking it to Ghetto Girl. You know my thoughts on this, folks. Hey, the ring is for fighting. You want to show off, be prepared that your opponent can't get his ass off the ground. The problem is I accidentally used the SmackDown ring. I actually was going to use the Bloodsport ring. I do apologize. And yes, Skull Psycho Man taking on Super Nacho tonight. Ghetto Girl right now with a submission. Let's go again. Wow, beautiful maneuver. Finishes it off with an Enziguri. Jennifer A. showing a little bit more than she usually does in this ring. And a nice head scissor takedown. Allowing Ghetto Girl to revive. Not smart when you're breaking out in singles competition. Thank you very much, Bone Dog. You will see that arena again very soon. Jennifer A. now dragging Ghetto Girl away from the ropes. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, and no. I have something different in line for you tonight, She-Hulk chick. Okay? You get your payback on the Devil Dolls next week on Suicide Sunday. By dropping a foot down across the face of Ghetto Girl is Jennifer. Ghetto Girl with a huge arm drag, hooking it deep in the armpit of Jennifer. And a handful of hair takes Jennifer back down to the mat. Ghetto Girl measuring her opponent. That DDT-like snap suplex connects again. That could be it for the first match. 1, 2, and no. So close. Gotta crack a beer when I'm doing this show, guys. Misses a flying elbow from the high rent district. And now Jennifer tooling her like the dog she is. Come on, Jennifer, let's show it. Let's see what you got. They're showing off again. Christ's sakes, woman, you got her beat. Do something about it. Cassie's asking where hers is. I'm sorry, I can't send it through in an email for you. But now it looks like Jennifer's ready to end this whole fiasco of match number 1. Butterfly has her up and drops the hammer. 1, 2, and no. Ghetto Girl with the kick out. Paige looking awfully pleased on the outside. We haven't seen any interference yet. Ghetto Girl with the reversal. Beautifully done. And a handful of hair brings Jennifer back down to the mat. Here we go. Shot to the ribs. Staggers Ghetto Girl. And a face buster. And now rubbing Ghetto's face into the mat once again, showing absolutely no respect for her opponent. One, two. That's called the silicone slam. Jesus, that's why I'm choking you, folks. Jesus, I just swallowed a mouthful of beer. Christ's sakes. Ghetto Girl coming in. That DDT-like suplex. Dropping Jennifer right on top of her head. The ref out of position again. 1, 2, and a 3, and the first match is over. We will move into our submission match right now. But check out the highlights, folks. Yes, I know. The phrasing kind of nailed me there. I do agree. I'm okay, T-Speed. Some of the comments grab me from by surprise, especially when I'm drinking. And you start choking on a mouthful of beer, and it's not a good thing. Jennifer has 2 more matches in order to prove herself. She drops the ball in the submission match, however. This best of 3 is over. Thank you very much, Cassie. Oh, I know. I'm lucky Eva isn't here. I do understand that. But Ghetto Girl, very pleased at the moment with her first victory over Jennifer. You should be able to create the best of 3 series here on 2K17. I'm hoping it's something they address in 2K18. I really do. Definitely getting 2K18 there, T-Speed. Definitely. Crusher Bagwell. Capital letters just showed at me from the locker room here, folks. Get new refs. Buy new refs. The budget doesn't cover that, you know? Case of beer here and there, you know, a little party in the back with the boss, they're all happy. They're not going to give you the best of their performance, but they're happy. Let's just leave it as it is for now, okay? Speranza cheering on Jennifer. She wants Jennifer to take these next 2 victories. We could see a breakout superstar from this best of 3. You never know what goes down. Are you hoping to get 2K18 on release date or for Christmas? I haven't quite decided yet. If I grab it on the release date, that probably will be my Christmas gift. Yes, it is how I cope with my clones losing streaks. Thank you very much, Bubs. That is correct, folks. Don't forget to give this live stream a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, hit that subscribe button, folks. We're trying to reach 500 subscribers here, and we're going to throw a huge merchandise giveaway draw. That involves Big Dog Wrestling merchandise, Pillar to Post merchandise, as well as Circle of Steel. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is match 2. I'm going to tell you, folks, we're going to skip the intros. We already seen the entrances earlier. So there's no need to see it again. How's it going, Dombu 90YT Gaming? Welcome to Pillar to Post. This is Big Dog Wrestling. We're in our kickoff show. Ghetto Girl taking on Jennifer in a submission match. Ghetto Girl starts the match off with a Luthez press, and now that figure 4 headlock, trying for that submission hold. Picks Jennifer up and a huge backbreaker, and now stretching her out. Can I be in the draw of the merchandise? As long as you are a subscriber, T-Speed CP, and I can see you as a subscriber on my subscription list, yes, you are involved in the draw. Famouser by Ghetto Girl. Trying to end this quickly, folks, but Jennifer comes back. Huge arm breaker across the shoulder. Irish whip. Oh, misses with the clothesline, but catches the boot, but eats Ghetto Girl's other boot for an enziguri. Has her up. We see an old-fashioned airplane spin, and Jennifer goes for the ride. Huge right, picking her up on the shoulders, Canadian backbreaker style, and drops her down hard. We got Cowboy John accusing the ref to be fancying Ghetto Girl here, but right now she's got a rear chin lock applied, burying that knee deep in Jennifer's back. Jennifer was able to get out of it, but meets an arm drag and a boot to the ribs for good measure. Thank you very much, T-Speed CP. Greatly appreciated. Here we go. We've seen this in our last match. Will she hold on and actually make Jennifer tap? Nah, she rakes the eyes instead, folks. Rear chin lock applied again. This time Jennifer kicking out of it real quickly. Backbreaker. And now going to the high rent district. What are we going to see from Jennifer? Huge elbow drop. Beautifully done. Bone Dog accusing the ref for staring at Ghetto's booty. And there's that spike DDT suplex type deal. Ghetto Girl using that to her advantage. And now that figure 4 headlock. There's the tap. Wow, was that quick, folks. Jennifer was completely out-wrestled tonight. They have occasionally, Cassie. I've caught them red-handed. Up next, folks, we are crowning our very first Big Dog Wrestling Women's Tag Team Champions, and it will be within a tournament. Not a problem, T-Speed. Wild Eyed Yeti says Eva versus Ghetto Girl would be great match to see in the future. Good to hear. We will work with that very soon there, Wild Eyed Yeti. Sookie in the house. How's it going? Sookie Bratty Pants McHaggis. So up first, it's going to be Vicious Vixens taking on Devil Dolls Following that will be She-Hulk chick with Bad Jan taking on the Killer Dolls. Then we've got Enchanted Poison taking on Leather and Lace. That is Cara Young and Speranza. And then we've got Legends. They are Terror Storm and Shockwave taking on Devil Dolls, Queen Biatch, and Ruby Red Riding Hood. Let's get on with it, folks. And yes, as you can see on your screen, there is the new Women's Tag Team title. And yes, we are entering the Bloodsport Arena with this match. Thank you, Ricky, for reminding Suki about this pay-per-view. She's got a big match up ahead of her. It will be an Elimination Chamber match. She'll be taking on Flawless Maria, Angel Bitch, Destroyer, Eva Bloodyard, and Are You Ready? And it is for a shot at your brand's women's champion. Mad Mike's sporting some wood. And Ricky needed a little bit time to get his wood up. The team on the right is known as Devil Dolls. That is Cuff and Spank Me with the pink hair, Regina Aguila. And on the right is Vicious Vixens, known as Bubs Revelator, the redhead, and the Amazon, known as Wrestling Mama. Lord Amadeus in the house. We've got Chris, MLG123 Gaming here. Welcome, Chris, and welcome to Pillar to Post. If you're new to the channel, folks, and you haven't yet subscribed, but you love what you see, hit that subscribe button. Help us get to 500. Yes, Devilish's wife is Regina. And I can promise you, Kindred gonna be fighting hard against the Devil Dolls. They want to claim all the titles that they can here in Big Dog Wrestling, and they've been doing a damn good job of it as of late. Christ. I see 30 people watching at the moment, folks. Let's get those thumbs up to 30. Show some support, show some love. And if you haven't subscribed yet, you know what to do. Don't make me come through that screen and choke the fucking life out of you. Because I just might be able to do it. Loading time is a little bit of a bitch, folks. Suki replied to me, actually, choke me, baby. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's get to ringside, folks. We'll leave that comment alone. And yes, we are in the Bloodsport Arena. And this is our very first tournament, round number 1. It is Wrestling Mama in the red, Bubs in the white. They are Vicious Vixens, Kindred's own, and they claim by the end of this pay-per-view to hold the most gold in Big Dog Wrestling. Can they prove it? Bone Dog says, it's ladies' night. The wood is all right. Todd Wright saying, you fell froggy, Pete. Jump. Fort Knock will always hold more guild, says Speranza. Ah, Wild-Eyed Yeti. Hide it, please. Well, ladies and gentlemen, known as the Devil Dolls, it is Regina Aguila and Cuff and Spank Me. And they are 2 members of Hell. Can they put a stop to Kindred's quest for gold tonight? Queen Biatch in the house. How's it going, Chica? Oh my God. Would you stop shaking it, Wild-Eye? I've got a direct view of the locker room and I don't fucking need to see that shit. Well, looks like all 4 women ready. Now let's get this dance on. Cuff with the Russian leg sweep to start the match. And now putting the boots to the ribs of Bubs. This is going to be a highly contested match between these 2 factions. Both of them looking for supremacy. And, ooh, Bubs eats that bared ring that used to hold a turnbuckle pad over top. Nicely done by Cuff, but she's paying for it now. Woke the beast inside the beauty that is Bubs. And a huge splash from the second turnbuckle. Son of a bitch. We're getting going right off the hop here. DDT to the leg. Hot Cheese is a-watching. Welcome, Hot Cheese. More wood than a lumberyard, says Skull, Psycho Man, and Bubs working the ribs, and now the arm of Cuff and Spank Me. Here's the first cover, 1. And only good for a 1, because you're going to have to bring hell to fight hell, folks. Irish Whip, going to see some tag team action, maybe. Oh, meets with the boot, does Cuff. But another Irish Whip turns her back into the corner of the enemy. Elbow staggers Cuff. Fred Starr in the house. Lord Amadeus says never won. And a big boot to the side of the face takes Cuff and Spank Me down. Believe me, you are getting spanked right now, Cuff. Don't you worry about it. Knife edge chop rocks the world of Cuff and Spank Me. My cat keeps yelling at me, says Speranza. As Bubs hits the spear, cuts Cuff in half. And she's looking to end this match before it even started, folks. Here we go. The shotgun, or I should say triggered, That is what we're going to call that finisher. Triggered hit. 1, 2. Regina with the save. Bubs hits the ropes and drops the hammer down. And now looking for her tag team partner, Wrestling Mama. Bone Dog says, man, all the chicks on tonight, it's a sausage party in the locker room. And chat, laugh my ass off. Well, look at that. Inverted. Figure 4 lock. But Cuff comes back on fire. rockin' Wrestling Mama, and a snap suplex. Nicely done. And there's the tag to fellow Devil Doll, Regina Aguila. Wow, spinning back fist. And now a little bit of teamwork going on to send Wrestling Mama for the ride. The ref holding Regina back, not allowing her to meet Mama on the outside. Nicely done. Crypto says, I see Pete Bonnie in the back warming up, but I don't want to hurt his feelings, do you? I would love to help Pete Bonnie out. Sadly, I've just got no space. And now Regina putting Mama up against the table, but it backfires, and Mama going nuts on Devil Dolls Aguila. Huge DDT, nicely done. Killer Dolls wants a piece of those Devil Dolls. Wow. It could happen, folks. You never know. This is a tournament. And a hangman's neckbreaker by the Amazon known as Wrestling Mama. And if you guys don't remember, let me remind you, wow, what a power bomb by Wrestling Mama. Wrestling Mama facing Shockwave tonight for the women's title on Warfare. And a near fall, but Regina kicks out. Nicely done by Wrestling Mama. Really working Aguila over. Aguila with that trip. Going for the tag. Smart part on the Devil Dolls. And now Regina picks up Wrestling Mama. Cuff takes over. And Mama meets that steel ring. Wow. Lots of decapitated dolls hanging from the ceiling and Bray Wyatt posters inside. Nice comeback from Queen Fiat. But right now, Cuff taking it to Wrestling Mama. Wrestling Mama drops her with the jawbreaker. A cravat suplex. Beautifully performed by Wrestling Mama. And she's rallying the fans behind her, folks. T-Speed CP is back in the house. And She-Hulk Chick says Killer Dolls are going down tonight. But Mama meets that steel ring again. 1, 2. No, not even a 2. Here we go, Cuff looking to end this match right now. Mama can't bring herself back to her feet. Gonna get a little hand from Cuff and Spank Me. And she tosses her into that steel ring again. Here's the cover. Easy kick out, foot under the rope. Yes, this is for the tag team titles. And yes, it is match 1 of the tournament. Sadly, Super Nacho, cannot make it here tonight. It's unfortunate, but it's all right. I need an invite to Pillar to Post the WU company. Pretty please. Ask Sookie McHaggis. Sookie, send Devilish request for an invite. He will send it to you right away. Not a problem there. But Cuff, working over Mama still. Been controlling this last half of the match pretty well by herself. Irish whip into the corner once again. And here we go. What's Cuff got on her mind? Is Mama gonna get a spanking? I fucking hope so. But here we go. Missile drop kick takes down Cuff. Gotta love the action, folks. Back and forth, they're throwing slobber knockers, kicks, Headbutts, knees, and a cravat suplex to finish it off for Mama. The pink-haired chick is Cuff and Spank Me from Team Hell. While Wrestling Mama looking to end this. Beautiful rollover power bomb. And now making sure there's plenty of space between them and the ropes. 2. And Regina with the save again. Vicious Vixen's not doing too bad, but Mama should really think about a tag at the moment. Instead of a tractor driving itself like in WWE, the Dollhouse of Danger can have a Zamboni driving itself in honor of Canada's love of hockey. You know what? Just because people presume every Canadian loves hockey, Crypto, I'm going to tell you right now, not so. This guy right here can't stand a lick of hockey. Cuff now in control, stomping down on the ribs of Bubs. Finally, Mama had made the tag as I was addressing the bonehead comment from Crypto. And here we go, leading her into the ropes. It's going to be that springboard bulldog we've seen so many times take the win for Cuff. 1, 2, and only a 2. I would rather watch football than hockey, definitely. Real football. Fuck the pads, man. Here's the cover by Regina. 1, 2. Not gonna happen. Gonna have to really bring the fight to Bubs. She's one tough bitch. Extreme, I do not have space at the moment, okay? I've explained this many times for you guys. Wait till after the pay-per-view. Let me figure out who needs to be cut. Then I can add you. Wow, that thump with the rump. 1, 2, and so close for Regina. Beautiful move by Bubs. Misses the spear and gets stomped down by Regina Aguila. Yes, T-Speed CP, what can I do for you? Oh yeah, Aussie rules is the way I grew up playing football, guys. Too damn poor for pads, and we rather feel the pain than have anything taken away from us. Now Regina measuring her opponent. Here we go. Coquina clutch applied. T-Speed CP, when you do my character, can I go against Super Nacho? That's a deal. Here we go. The Coquina clutch did not work. Help Bubs gain control of this match, dropping the knee to the inside of the knee. And going for the cover, but not good enough, folks. Very nice Speranza. But there's the tag. Davian Williams, how's it going? Who is standing off this episode? Well, we had a bunch of people compete last night. I gave everyone a shot last night except for a few. I had plans for them. Fisherman Buster by Wrestling Mama. So we've got those people that were left out of the Royal Rumble wrestling tonight. And then it's mainly the women featured tonight. But damn, what a maneuver by Wrestling Mama. I'm shocked she didn't go for the cover. Regina crawling and scratching her way to the ropes. Hooks the leg, does Mama. Only good for a 1. Extreme says Big Dog will destroy the Crusher and eat him up. Thank you very much, T-Speed. Huge knee, rocks Mama, but she grabs the leg, drops the elbow, but eats a jawbreaker, folks. Wow, Regina on fire. Rapid kicks to the midsection, and damn, just destroyed Wrestling Mama with that last kick to the head. 1, 2, and Bubs makes the save this time. Speranza has a cat on her keyboard at the moment. Yes, there is a Sunday show as well. That is day 3 of the pay-per-view. And Cuff trying to capitalize on Mama. Didn't work. Day 3 is about the men's heavyweight title as well as the war of attrition between the factions of Big Dog Wrestling. And when I say factions, I mean stables. Not a problem, T-Speed. Wow, the power of Wrestling Mama. And a backbreaker follows that catch up. Wow. Figure 4 headlock. How do you know when off waiting list? Okay, here's how it goes. I've got a pretty good idea of who shows up to the shows, who's gotten themselves involved with the shows, who's gotten themselves involved with Pillar to Post in Wrestler Unstoppable. So I go from there, and if I see signs that someone isn't showing up, those are the people that are getting cut. Here's the roll-up by Cuff. Little distraction, but it's fine, folks. I like answering your questions when you got them. Wow, what a backhand chop by Bubs, but her spear missed again, got slapped aside, and now suffers the boots from Cuff. Not a problem, Davian. Like I said, I've got a pretty good idea who's viewing, who's not. Okay? Bubs meets that steel ring again. Irish whip from Bubs. And sending Cuff to meet the ring post. Bubs is having a hard time tonight. Yes, she is, Speranza. But she's trying to make a comeback here. Another turnaround by Cuff. And choking her out. Look at her stretch those legs out, folks. Jamie MP in the house. There we go. Nice takedown by Bubs. Trying to turn this match around for the Vicious Vixens. Spear finally connects. I'm being asked who my favorite stable is. And if I didn't say it was my own, there's something wrong with me, folks. Bonded in Blood. Toughest motherfuckers you will meet in the street. There's a hook from Bubs. But Regina makes the save again. Bubs measuring Cuff. Could it all be over for Devil Dolls? Triggered. Connects. Come on, Bubs. 1. No. Instead of taking out Bubs, she takes out the ref. Nicely done by Regina Aguila. Nicely done. The leg stretch probably gave the fanboys a boner. Bubs trying to make her way over. No, changed her mind. Seeing Cuff rising to her feet, but getting rocked by those huge haymakers from Cuff. Bubs able to turn things around. The Devil Dolls, definitely a tag team that will bring the fight to you. But Vicious Vixens from Kindred, no different. Here we go, knife edge chop. Rocks the world of Cuff and Spank Me. Spear connects again from Bubs. There's the tag. Wrestling Mama finally making her way back into this match. well rested, goes for the instant pin. 2 and a 3. One half of the Devil Dolls out of the tournament, folks. DRC definitely looking tough. Definitely looking tough in the war of attrition for the best stable. But Bonded in Blood, they don't just have wrestling experience. They've got fight experience. They've got life experience. And come tomorrow night on day 3 of Bloodsport, Hell, Kindred, DRC, I don't give a crap who you are. You better be watching out because the brothers gunning for you, and that's a fact, Jack. But right now, you're watching the replay of Vicious Vixens taking out the first tag team from Devil Dolls. That is Cuff and Spank Me and Regina Aguila. Wrestling Mama saying never won. Crypto responds with we are one. But here's the truth, people. We are a legion. Lita definitely with the better wrestling experience. Definitely. She had a lot more wrestling experience than Trish Stratus ever had. Who's my favorite WWE commentator of all time? When it comes to play-by-play, definitely none better than JR. Not a one better. When it comes to color commentary, though, I do love the works of Jesse the Body Ventura, Macho Man Randy Savage. There was a few other ones. Bobby Heenan in there as well. I got a lot of favorites when it comes to color commentary. Well, Crypto, if you think Macho Man was not that good as an announcer, he wasn't there to really add credit to commentary. Not at all. He was there more or less to start fights. And he did that well. He did his job correctly. Tony Schiavone can suck my ballsack. That guy is a whimpering fucking tool. Who's better, DX or NWO? Well, look at them both. DX, yes, they were a comedy act. NWO was this big, powerful faction that overgrew itself, overextended itself, and imploded. I don't know. I guess DX would be the winner there. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me take the time right away to shout out my sponsors. They are audibletrial.com/pillar to post. Use that link. It'll take you over so you can get a free audiobook download as well as a 30-day free membership at Audible. They've got over 200,000 titles to choose from, and all the genres that you can even think of. Check them out. Use that link, audibletrial.com/pillar to post. And every time you check them out and you get your free audiobook download, you help Pillar to Post out in a huge way. So if you haven't used that link yet, and I'm going to shout it out one last time, audibletrial.com/pillar to post. You help this channel out in a huge, huge way. I want to thank all the guys, everyone, and men and women alike that have subscribed to Pillar to Post and are enjoying Big Dog Wrestling. I want to say thank you. Each week, you guys bring the action just as much as I do. You guys make the chat the best thing to even fucking read, man. I gotta say, you guys are the best subscribers a channel can have here on YouTube.com. So, on the right, we've got Doll Baby and Muscle Goddess. On the left, we've got She-Hulk and Bad Jan. And yes, we are in Toronto, Ontario still, folks. Now, ladies and gentlemen, they formed a tag team last week. The redhead sporting the spiked football pads is none other than Bad Jan. The beast beside her. Don't piss her off. You just might run into She-Hulk chick. Not a problem, Queen Biatch. And their opponents for this evening, folks. Doll Baby in the black and green. Muscle Goddess. The blonde, muscle-bound bitch. And I mean that in all due respect. They are the Killer Dolls. Dr. S. Outcast, welcome to Big Dog Wrestling here on Pillar to Post. We are in our tournament to crown our very first Tag Team Women's Champion. Tyler Black, how's it going, brother? There's the bell. Well, let's get it on. Luthez Press kicks this match off. Bad Jan dropping the hammer all over the face of Doll Baby. Big mistake. Wow. Bad Jan just dropped on her head with that kick to the back. Muscle Goddess not allowing her to take the jump, but she recovered quick. Eats a European uppercut. And dropping her on the back of the neck again with that German suplex. Oh, going submission. Too close to the ropes. Bad Jan very lucky there, folks. Lord Amadeus, RAWF After Hours tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern on Blog Talk Radio, folks. Don't fucking forget about it. You don't want this guy stripping down and dropping his bag on your chin. Beautiful missile dropkick from the second turnbuckle is Doll Baby. Beautiful arm drag. Jan taking the match over, and wow, what an overhand punch. One punch takes Doll Baby down. And now She-Hulk chick bringing the fight to her. Irish whip. Huge drop kick takes her down. Wrestling Mama says she will definitely be there for RAWF. Wild Eyed Yeti says that's his job. But we get a huge back suplex from Doll Baby. Goes for the tag. And in comes Muscle Goddess. Muscle Goddess now dragging She-Hulk away from the ropes. Stretching that hamstring over. Gotta love what I'm seeing. Going high rent. And begging She-Hulk to get to her feet. Huge crossbody off the top rope, folks. And if She-Hulk don't get her ass in gear, you're going to see one pissed off woman again, because she's going to take the loss. So smarten the fuck up, chick. I've had you in the gym. Show us what you've learned. Huge basement dropkick to the shoulder blades. Hits the ropes. There's those quick consecutive leg drops. A little touch up on the final one. Capture suplex, muscling the muscle goddess over. And She-Hulk chick rallying the fans to her support. Chop Lee Chop. This is the PS4. And it is titled Big Dog Wrestling, and this is our pay-per-view known as Bloodsport, where you will find blood, sweat, and fears, and She-Hulk chick going for the submission victory with that arm breaker. Wrestling Mama's got a question. Do we carry any damage from first round and second? Of course, because it's taken all place in one night. So what damage your team takes in this match will definitely carry over to your next match. If it's week-to-week matches, totally different for a tournament, but Bad Jan going for the cover. Muscle Goddess powering out of it with a kick out. And bringing Bad Jan to her feet. Big mistake. Basement DDT by Bad Jan rocks the world of Muscle Goddess. So will I carry that damage into my title match too? No, that does not work that way. It only works for the tournament itself. Yes, I don't know how to pronounce your first name. It's a strange one. Who's in the green again, Pete? That is Doll Baby. She is the Suicide Sunday Women's Champion. And there's the tag. Irish whip. Drop toe hold. And a huge elbow to the lower back. 1, 2. Only good for a 2. Bad Jan with a huge kick out. And Doll Baby going for the head scissor, dropping the elbows across the forehead. Yes, Suicide Sunday's women's champ is Doll Baby. Here we go. Tossing her away from the corner. Here's the roll-up. Has her hooked up good. 1, 2. And a boot to the face with the save is She-Hulk chick. Jamie Empey has her eyes on Doll Baby. Here's the pump handle. And into a gutbuster. Nicely done. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. And another save by She-Hulk chick. Stomping on the chest of Bad Jan. Doll Baby really impressing me with her fighting skills tonight. Here we go. Bad Jan trying to make the comeback. Delivers a huge elbow to the face. Doll Baby turns things around, sends her into the corner. But Bad Jan with those huge club and blows to the upper shoulders. Hooking her up, brings her up high and drops her with that big suplex. She-Hulk says she is not losing this time. Yes, I do agree. Bad Jan needs a little bit more gym time. But pie in the sky. You guys call it a Bronco Buster. 2. And so close for Bad Jan. There should be a feud between the two Jans, Good Jan versus Bad Jan. Why? Why? Just because they're called Jan? That's not the way a feud works, bro. Get with it. Doll Baby with the cover. She-Hulk with the save again. Throws a wild punch, misses. But Bad Jan takes it with a jawbreaker. But there's the skills of your women's champion on Suicide Sunday. Nicely done, champ. 1, 2, and another save. Wild-Eyed Yeti calls it a cookie cutter, or cookie eater, I should say. Yes, Bad Jan has gotten roughed up in a huge way. Falcon's Arrow, also known as the Michinoku Driver, delivered to Bad Jan. Basement dropkick to the face. And Bad Jan comes back in a huge way. Irish whips the champ to the corner. Crusher Bagwell back in the house. And here we go. Hurricane Rana by Bad Jan. She either needs to make the pin or she needs to make the tag. Here's the pin. 1, 2. Forgot to hook the leg, folks. Finally with the tag, She-Hulk back in the house. Bad Jan uses a basement DDT. There's a hook of the leg. 2. And the champ kicks out. Drop kick to the shoulder blades. Cookie eating champion, says Wild-Eyed Yeti. Man, you are too much, bro. And going high rents. Misses the elbow drop. But catches the boot from Doll Baby. Corkscrew Dragon leg whip. She-Hulk on fire, but wow. Look at that head scissor takedown by the champ. Here we go. Boot to the ribs. Pump handle into the gutbuster. Shoves her off like she means nothing. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. And no, She-Hulk. Kick out. Likes cookies and cream, says Devilish. Yes, as would I, Wild-Eyed Yeti. I would rather eat a cookie than a strudel. But a huge super kick. I got cookie on the brain now by Doll Baby. And this match is turned around once again. Here we go. The roll up. She's got her arms locked in. 1, 2. Bad Jan, I guess, presumed She-Hulk could kick out her on her own. Presumption assumed correctly. But She-Hulk eats another pump handle gutbuster. Here's the hook of the leg. 1, 2, and 3. She-Hulk and Bad Jan eliminated from this tag team tournament. Wow. Cookie. Bone Dog says he believes you just watched the champs in the Killer Dolls. Well, they got some stiff competition coming their way for round 2. That is the Vicious Vixens. Oh, a little bit of a losing streak, yes. But it is tag team competition, not singles. I'm going to have to get Bad Jan in the gym to work out a little bit. Maybe gain some more skills. She fudged the fuck up tonight. Chop, Lee, chop, I cannot play you. I haven't created you. You will be added to the waiting list, however. When we've got open spaces, I will definitely add you. But up next, Enchanted Poison. That is Raven and Holly Cyanide taking on Carrie Young and Speranza. And if you know Holly Cyanide or Raven, you know this is going to be one brutal fight. You do not forget Queen Biatch and Ruby Red Riding Hood still in this fight as well. The battle for supremacy in the women's tag team division is far from over. Thank you, Bone Dog, as well as Wrestling Mama. Yes, if you are tuning in and you are not a subscriber as of yet, hit that red button, folks, the subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up if you're enjoying what we're doing here. And hit the little bell for notifications. At 500 subscribers, we're having a huge draw for some Big Dog, some Pillar to Post, or Circle of Steel merchandise. Don't drop any tears in that beer there, Bone Dog. Skull Psycho Man says all four have a history, so this cat fight might get mean and nasty. Cara Young still trying to prove herself. Speranza still trying to prove herself. So let's see if this could be the match where they actually move on and show us the fighting spirit that lies within them. Ricky Hot Rock says, predicts it will not come down to Vicious Vixens versus Killer Dolls due to they face each other in the next round. But I do predict one of them will be in the finals. We've got 33 watching currently. 29 likes. I like seeing that. Let's bump it up to an even 33 there. Zoe Lurk. Do you have CM? Who is CM? Does anyone know what Zoe's asking? Do I have CM? You talking about CM Punk? Because this is Big Dog Wrestling from Wrestler Unstoppable, as well as some subscribers and podcasters from YouTube.com. We are not about WWE here. We're all about fantasy wrestling, Big Dog Wrestling style. Actually, it is Devil Dolls that have two teams. Killer Dolls, only the one team, Wrestling Mama. Okay, yes, CM Punk not involved in Big Dog Wrestling here. But we're back to the ring, folks. Ready for more action. We've got Holly Cyanide, the woman in black. We've got the Big Dog Queen, known as the Enchanted Raven. There is the Queen's title draped proudly around her waist. And they are known as Enchanted Poison. Do I have tri-style titles? We have our women's tournament for the tag team titles going currently. And we've got our main events of the evening are 3 heavyweight title matches for the women, as well as an undisputed heavy or world women's champion, I should say. Some huge competition. Speranza, Cara Young teaming up for the first time. Let's see what they can do as a unit. Beautiful Frankensteiner at the charging Holly Cyanide. And now rubbing her face into that Bloodsport skull sign you see in the center of the ring. Gotta love that. Cara Young showing support for the pay-per-view, folks. You should have a Trevor James on that roster. When I've got Space Zoe, I will add Trevor James to it. Don't you worry. But the list is ongoing, and there's a lot of people waiting to get in on Big Dog Wrestling. This is all about blood, sweat, and fears, folks. Well, let's see which one of these women are willing to bleed and sweat, and who's afraid to move on. Holly Cyanide with the fireman's carry. And a clothesline sends Cara Young to the arena floor. Here we go. HC working over Cara. Catches the fist as Cara delivers a tornado elbow shot to the jaw. Rocks HC, and now a huge suplex to that unforgiving floor of the arena. Yes, they are known tonight as Leather and Lace. Cara now, leg drop to the arm of HC. Christian Kane says Raven looks stacked. Sorry to hear that, Sookie. A lot of storms out in some of your folks' area. Feel bad for you, folks. Irish Whip sends Holly Cyanide into the opposing corner. There's the tag. An assisted crossbody from the top rope. Nice tag team by the Leather Lace team. Speranza going for the pin. HC kicks out at 2. And now a rake in the eyes is Speranza. Oh, Wrestling Mama putting down the law. You can all have your wood, but only a few will get the wood handled. Extreme, so ready for Big Dog Wrestling. Thank you very much. We'll try and get you added shortly. Extreme. I don't know who Jake Paul is. I have no idea. But Raven muscling out of that head scissors, chopping away at the thighs of Speranza. It worked, but she's still going to eat a German suplex, folks. Crypto says Cara Young is also known as the Black Cat of Wrestling. Here we go, making our way up to the second rung. Hits the splash on Raven. Speranza now picking Raven up to her feet. Goes for an overhand chop. Gets caught. Raven turns this match around with a huge backbreaker. Christian Kane says she looks like a poor man's Dana Brooke. And wow, drops Speranza like a sack of potatoes. And now a face buster for good measure. Hooks the leg, does Raven. 1, 2, only 2. Just caught your comment there, Devilish. Jake Paul is so stupid he faked his own death and being arrested. Speranza now turning this match around. Russian leg sweep. Turns her around, back and forth we go, and now decides to finally pick apart the leg. Spear by Speranza. And Raven getting pinned. 1, 2. HC with the save. And She-Hulk Chick High Sugar Candy. Crypto says, and I wouldn't say a poor man's version either. Cara is hot. First pinfall attempt by Raven. Only good for a 1 count. Speranza kicking out. Shot to the ribs, and I do know for a fact Mordecai has been in the ring, as well as the gym with Speranza, showing her some new tricks, getting her on the weights. As you can see, they have been paying off with that huge flapjack. And a boot to the chest drops Raven flat on her back. DDT to the ankle. Nicely done, Speranza. And yes, the fans are loving you. Christian Kane says, mix Dana and Maurice and you've got Cara. Here we go, the power of Speranza with that power bomb. Holding her in place for the pin attempt. 2. So close, turns it around to that modified Boston Crab. Can she make Raven tap? Absolutely not. Kari Young taken out. HC. Nice drop toe hold by Raven. Shoots the pin. 1. No. Not even good for 2. HC and Kari Young still fighting on the outside. HC finally making her way back to her side of the ring. And Raven with the Irish whip. She took the padding off that turnbuckle. And Cara with the save this time. Holly Cyanide punishing Speranza. Hangman's neck breaker. This match might make me a fan of Raven again. And I just got to get the dolls out of my head. But Raven now dropping the hammer, misses. Speranza rolling out of the way. Irish whip to the corner. And what is she doing, folks? Oh, this is not going to be pretty. Figure 4 leg lock around that ring post. Really looking to damage the legs of Raven. Mordecai's been teaching Speranza to be a little bit devious as well. Here we go. Raven back up on her feet. These women need to think about getting back into that ring. Dropping the elbow across the throat of Speranza was Raven. And kissing the ring post. Nicely done by Raven again. Really taking control of this match. Rose Speranza back in the ring. Drops the elbow across the bridge of the nose. Cassie, you will be seen later. I know you'll be back. Here we go. Speranza with the double leg takedown. Really cracking down on those ribs. And now the tricep of the Enchanted One. The Queen of Big Dog Wrestling. Coming back with a haymaker. Bar runs right back into an arm drag. This is tit for tat, folks. Jawbreaker now staggers the Queen. And the spear connects. And she's been cut in half. 1, 2. Raven with a kick out. Brian Hillibert asks, you want to see a wardrobe malfunction? Wild-Eyed Yeti says he'd like to test his mettle against Mordecai in the near future, and it could very well happen soon, folks. I'd love to see the Bloodyard family start growing their crew. Wow, missed that senton bomb from the top rope. Oh, Speranza taking on a little bit of the Nature Boy there. Strutting her stuff, but eats a fireman's carry. Speranza fires back with one, but HC turns things around once again, throws her into that bared buckle. Forgets to hook the leg, however. Two, oh so close, is Holly Cyanide. Good thing HC has all that padding on her arse, says Destroyer. Destroyer, you will be in an elimination chamber tonight. HC propping up Speranza on that top turnbuckle. We're going to see a Frankensteiner, folks. And damn, didn't that look beautiful. Here we go, waiting for it. Oh, misses the chick kick. Irish whip to that bared buckle. And a basement drop kick to Speranza. This could all be over. Shut up, Pete. You keep making promises and not following through. What are you talking about, Destroyer? You've been featured every weekend since you joined Big Dog Wrestling. If your ass can't make it to the arena, not my fault. Here we go, dropping the jawbreaker. While Raven fires back with a haymaker. And an electric chair drop takes out Speranza. Following this tournament will be the first Elimination Chamber match. Holly Cyanide with that round the world head scissor takedown. A Raven dragging Speranza to her feet, hits the suplex. Oh, Tyler Black, don't worry about it. I know Destroyer pretty well. Kari Young and Holly Cyanide fighting on the outside, but here's the pin. Enchanted Poison with the win. Yes, we did have that little bit of outage. The router did get fried. It is replaced, but don't you worry, Destroyer. You are in matches tonight. Not a damn problem there. Technical difficulties do come around. Ooh, Speranza not happy with the outcome with her tag team. Well, Speranza, you've been working hard in the gym. Maybe your tag team partner needs to get her fat ass to the gym. And maybe, just maybe, you guys can take a victory together. Here we go, your winners. Enchanted Poison, that is Holly Cyanide and Raven. And we're moving to our final match in round one. Not a problem, Devilish. Not a problem at all. As well as you, Crusher. Yes, keep it clean, keep it cool, folks. We're all here to have fun. I do know that for a fact, Cowboy John. You also do have tech trouble many, many times. But on the right, you've got the redhead known as Queen Biatch from the Devil Dolls, and her tag team partner is Ruby Red Riding Hood. And on the left, you've got the legends known as Tara Storm and Warfare's heavyweight women's champ, Shockwave. Trash talking, very much allowed. I don't mind trash talking at all. Tires Philippe's, welcome to Pillar to Post. Glad to have you here. Anyone new to the channel, if you haven't subscribed as of yet and you're enjoying what you see, hit that subscribe button, hit the little bell that gives you notifications, and let me see another thumbs up, folks. Show some love for Pillar to Post and Big Dog Wrestling. Tyrese Philippe's, welcome. Thank you very much for the subscription. Definitely a beast in my books. Destroyer saying, yay for trash talk. Now if you could all learn how that would be sweet competition for me. Well, Destroyer, if you want to get in with the storylines and everything, I got to see something from you. You can write promos. You can do live promos here. And if anyone wants to get in on the action of Big Dog Wrestling's Unleashed episodes of live interviews and promos, you can find me on Skype by searching Steel Dragon 1, 2, 3, and 4. I wasn't talking, seeing that kind of stuff from you, Destroyer. Don't you worry, I'm a very happy man. But thank you, it was appreciated. T-Speed CP back in the house. And Queen Biatch says silicone implants. Ooh. A little bit of fire on that remark. Why is there only women wrestling tonight? Well, day one of this pay-per-view was mainly about the men. Day two, I'm giving it to the women. And day three, we're going to see Stable Wars, as well as the men's heavyweight championship battles. We run 3 brands here in Big Dog Wrestling. That is Friday Fight Night, Warfare, which is held on Saturdays, and Suicide Sunday. But ladies and gentlemen, they are known as the legends of Big Dog Wrestling. Tara Storm from Australia, the short black wild-haired woman, and Shockwave, who is the women's heavyweight champion on Warfare. And ladies and gentlemen, the demonic, the hell-raising Devil Dolls, that is Queen Biatch in the red, and Ruby Red Riding Hood on the left. They are the Devil Dolls, and they come from hell. The Canadian Championship was contested last night, so you're going to have to watch the replay of last night's episode, TC. Yeti, would you fucking control yourself and throw some goddamn clothes over that pecker of yours? Fucking coccyx running wild here in Big Dog. Wow, what a huge overhead belly to belly by Queen Biatch. Tara with a kick to the head staggers the demonic Voodoo Queen, but she drops Tara with a hard inverted DDT herself. I don't know. However the tournament breaks down there, She-Hulk. Enziguri to the back of the head of Tara Storm, drops her like yesterday's used tampon. And here's the power of the Voodoo Queen. A power bomb. Ozzy's very own Tara Storm getting a beat down given to her. And now dropping the elbows across the forehead of Tara Storm is Queen Biatch. There, I almost said Steve because her name was just there for me. Come on, throw a loincloth over the area, please. Smart decision by Tara Storm, makes the tag to Shockwave and rakes the back of Queen Biatch before exiting the ring. Irish whip. Here we go, spinning neck breaker by Shockwave. Big mistake, you never climb the rung when you're in your opposing challenger's corner. Who is the United States champion? That goes to... Look, where is my papers? Give me a little bit of time for that question, okay? Mordred Nightwalker, yes, that is correct. Bone Dog says, Dog don't care as the DRC will regain the title back. Beautiful suplex by Queen Biatch, now going to the outside as Ruby Red Riding Hood takes control of the match, sends the champ for a ride, and a kitchen sink delivered. And a basement drop kick to the shoulder blades. Ruby on fire at the moment. And drops the double axe handle across the chest of Shockwave. Irish whip into the corner. Ruby Red Riding Hood in control. Fires back with a huge forearm. Her legs caught. And Shockwave turns things around. Has her up. Drops her with that suplex. How's it going, Adam? Welcome to Pillar to Post here. This is Big Dog Wrestling's pay-per-view, day number 2 of Bloodsport, and it's all about blood, sweat, and fears. And damn the gory iconoclasm from Tara Storm. But Ruby firing back with a shot to the ribs, misses the drop kick and eats a huge clothesline. And there's another quick tag from the legends of Big Dog Wrestling. Here we go. Taking it to... Oh, quick tag. Barely escaped Shockwave's grasp. I try and watch the chat as always, Adam. If you're new to the chat, you're always welcome here. And now choking out Shockwave with those huge boots. Here we go, Irish whip to the corner. Queen Biatch going straight after Big Dog's Warfare Women's Champ. And what an enziguri that was. Rocking the world of Shockwave. Not a problem, Adam. If you're new to the channel and you're loving what you see, hit that subscribe button. It's bright red, folks. And a beautiful tag team combination there. Here's the cover, but the ref is out of place. 2. Oh, so close for Ruby Red Riding Hood. Bringing up the knee, drops Ruby. And now those kicks to the head, gonna keep her down to the mat. Ruby firing back with an arm drag of her own. Dragon Shockwave over to the corner. We're going to see some tag team action here, folks. Here we go. Snapmare. Snapping the neck and then a kick to the back as well. Hell's Devil Dolls taking care of business. Oh, Queen Biatch looking for that victory move. The kiss of death. It's all over. 1, 2, 3. Devil Dolls, Queen Biatch, and Ruby Red Riding Hood just took out the legends of Big Dog Wrestling. Welcome back, Cassie. I called it the kiss of death tonight. I couldn't remember what Queen Biatch called it, so I went with kiss of death. And I think it's pretty correctly said. Well, like I said, moving on to round 2 are the Devil Dolls. That is Queen Biatch, her partner, Ruby Red Riding Hood. And man, is it going to get hard from here on out. These women get no rest, no chance to revive themselves. They move in with what the damage they received from the prior match. Gonna be wicked. Devil's Kiss, thank you, Queen. But up next, Vicious Vixens taking on Killer Dolls in round 2. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. Place your bets now, folks. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be Bubs and Wrestling Mama on the left? Or is it going to be Doll Baby and Muscle Goddess on the right? Thank you very much, Cowboy John. The matches are going to be a lot quicker from here on out because all these women tired, battered, beaten, not bloodied yet, but anything could happen. I want to thank you, Adam. I wish I had known this even existed. Well, now you do. You can tune in each and every week, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And we're moving our dark matches to Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. A lot of wrestling going to be going down here on Pillar to Post. And it all revolves around the Big Dog Wrestling universe. Thank you very much as well, Cassie Madame Red. And yes, when we reach 500 subscribers, we are doing a big draw for all the subscribers here at Big Dog Wrestling and Pillar to Post. It is for your very own Big Dog Wrestling t-shirt or a choice between Pillar to Post t-shirt or Circle of Steel. Now, I will be doing a show very soon showing you the original design, or I should say the newly created design for the Big Dog t-shirt. And I'll show you some for Circle of Steel. I'm still working on the Pillar to Post one though. Queen Biatch says, I'll get my fillet knife ready to skin Ricky. Need to feed my dragons later. Oh, yeah, what did I see here? Welcome, Adam. There's over a month of shows to get caught up on to when you are done watching this show. Check them out. Yes, definitely, there are many shows to take in that we've already done. We are at our month 1 marker, I believe. It's been off the hook. As well, yes, Crypto, I am a published author. The book is called Dragon's Kin, The Circle of Steel Chronicles. That is book 1. Book 2 is in the works. Hoping to have it done soon. Evie Bloodyard in the house. How's it going, beautiful? Komodo Dragons. Mad Mike says. Attitude Khaleesi. Not a problem, Adam. Not a problem at all. The man's at work and still taking in Big Dog Wrestling. You gotta love that. It's Yeti's birthday. Well, happy birthday, Yeti. A huge birthday from Big Dog Wrestling and its host, Pete Wall. Have a good one, brother. Oh, God, I love you, Queen Biatch. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're finally ready for round 2. The Vicious Vixens back in the house. Wrestling Mama and Bubs Revelator. Cujo Wolf, not a problem, bro. I know you're a busy man as well. We are in our women's tag team tournament. This is the first match of round 2. It's been a tough one so far, but it has been hot. We had a best of 3 with Ghetto Girl and Jennifer to start the show off. Yes, She-Hulk and her partner did take the loss. Ulmer Wolf hitting that sub button. New to channel, sat on my night shift in UK watching. Well, thank you, Ulmer Wolf. Awesome to have you aboard here on Pillar to Post. This is Big Dog Wrestling, and I'm glad you're loving it, bro. Wild-Eyed Yeti, you're a bastard. Well, ladies and gentlemen, their opponents, the Suicide Sunday Women's Champion, Doll Baby, and her tag team partner, Muscle Goddess. She-Hulk says, and the Killer Dolls could finally get karma. Oh, so we know She-Hulk rooting for the Vicious Vixens of Kindred. And Bub starting a match off in a huge way. That modified swinging neck breaker. There's the leg trip. The champ of Suicide Sunday working the back now of Bubs. Alright, I will try reverse psychology. I don't want to see a wardrobe malfunction, says Brian Hillibert. Getting things ready for tonight's Wolf Den at 11 p.m. Eastern on Blog Talk Radio is Cujo Wolf. Check him out. Great show. Capture suplex by Bubs. Takes over the Muscle Goddess, I should say. And the tag to Wrestling Mama. But Mama sent for the ride and gets taken down with a huge clothesline. Working the elbows across the forehead. I think these women have thicker skins than the men because these women aren't bleeding. Round 2 underway. Yeti says he is a walking wardrobe malfunction, and I do believe that, man. But a huge suplex by Wrestling Mama, and she makes a quick tag to her partner, Bubs. Working well as a well-oiled machine, but Muscle Goddess with a handful of hair drags her down hard, and now stomping on the beautiful face of Bubs. Yes, very much true, Todd Wright. Cujo Wolf screaming cartoon boobies from the locker room. You know he's excited. Swinging neckbreaker by Bubs. Takes the goddess down. And now draping the knee right across the bridge of the nose. I love what I'm seeing from Bubs. Bub Muscle Goddess coming back. Lord Amadeus says, what the fuck? The wolf has wood, I hear. Wow, I don't know what Bubs was going for there, but it totally missed. Suffers a Irish whip to the corner. Muscle Goddess going up. Face buster off the second rung. Is this a Bray Wyatt interference? And someone broke the stream. No!